Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. This is my first reaction to any video by the band from Italy called Secret Rule. And just like it appears that every metal band from Italy is epic, symphonic storytelling, and the lead singers never hold back. Well, this one's called Obsession. Here's my reaction. Hey everybody, check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts. The Patreon link for those who help support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. Without you, we can't be here. And the merchandise store. Okay. Why Secret Rule? Well, I saw them open for Visions of Atlantis. Right now, Visions of Atlantis is going through their European tour. And I saw Visions of Atlantis in Houston, and they did just an amazing job. They just carried the entire audience on away on a pirate adventure right in the middle of Houston. Well, now they're back home in Europe and they're touring. Well, the band that opens for them is called Secret Rule. And now, Dushi, the lead guitarist of Visions of Atlantis, has a Twitch channel. And since Visions of Atlantis was touring with Dragon Force, they learned a little something from Dragon Force, which is, hey, if you're going to be playing live, stream it. So they do on Twitch. Well, not only do they stream their performances, they also stream their opener, Secret Rule. So I've seen this band perform live a couple of times on the live stream that Visions of Atlantis does during their tour. And I was impressed. Now, I haven't seen any of their studio stuff, so when you watch a band live versus what it is in the studio videos, you can get a little bit of difference. I'm not worried about it. This song is called Obsession. This one came out just a few days ago, so let's check it out together. My name is Old School Nerd. You already know that. This is Secret Rule. Yeah. Are they going to be like the other Italian bands I've reacted to from Italy? You know who I'm talking about. I don't know. It's only one way to find out. Let's go. Oh, that was my fault. A little bit of electronic stuff, kind of like an Amaranth feel. A little bit of that electronic feel to it, which is cool. I'm going to move my beard out of the way, by the way. Just right over here. This band's been around 8 years. 2014 is when they formed. All right, that was the first chorus and the first first chorus. Now I want to tell you my first thoughts about what I'm seeing here. They've got the storytelling. They've got the electronic feel. They've got that amped up sound. Now I want to tell you the good, and I was going to say the good and the bad. It's the good and the good. Follow me on this one. This band has everything you want, okay? In as far as like the studio work with all the electronic sounds, the dubbed vocalist, her voice has that epic dub echo of herself, that dual voice sound that you can get on albums and stuff. They've got all the production synths, kind of like power. It's almost like a bunch of dwarves from Italy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Those dwarf guys, you know, the diggy diggy hole guys with the epic videos. Well, apparently in Italy you can get that done because they're doing it too. But this is more of a modern take. But I want to talk about something you don't get to see in this video. I've seen them live on the stream. And when you tour, you don't have the ability to really, you could put effects in a person's mic, but you can't really studio dub for that vocal. Now in this studio track, this video track, she is belting the whole time. I mean, like non-stop epic belt voice. And she does have that textured vibrato on the end of a lot of her notes. And it adds a passion and energy, and you kind of realize, wow, that's a lot. And that's awesome in a video. And it's awesome on an album. And it has all the energy and power you want. Here's the thing. They don't sound like this live. Nope. And then I'm going to compare them to another band that's not even metal. But live, you really can't do it this engineered, this studio mixed live, because in live performances, you have the audience noise, the acoustics or lack thereof, depending upon the venue you have. So sometimes it's not as clear and precise. But Secret Rule has a secret weapon. Angela, their lead singer, isn't just a power belting rooftop octave level perfect singer with all this vibrato and enunciation, and yeah, obviously she is those things. But you know what she does live? She attacks. No. If you can't be studio perfect live, because nobody can, what do? You channel your inner Freddie Mercury. You channel, right? You know what I'm saying? You channel your inner rock star. So when you see them on stage if you watch them on a Visions of Atlantis stream, or you get to see this band live, open for Visions of Atlantis, you're going to be treated to something you weren't expecting. When she comes out on stage, it's passion. It's every note, you're feeling it. It's power, but it's got a little bit of texture to it. Almost like a Nura Luhimo from Battle Beast kind of feel to it, where it's big, it's powerful. But the perfection of a studio album is not possible live, so you just be real. And she is real vocally. And live, the band is more impactful. Let me give you an example. There's a band touring right now called The Haunt. They're from South Florida. And I saw them when they opened up for the Who band from Mongolia in Milwaukee. And a lot of their stuff, studio stuff, is very alternative pop rock, a little angst alternative style, a lot of electronic components, little jazzy flow feel. And you feel that little funky feel to it. But when they opened up for The Who, they realized that their audience was pretty much a metal audience. So you know what they did? They cranked it up to 11, and they just attacked. It was one of the best live performances I've seen in a long time. Secret Rule does the same thing. I guess that is the secret rule. They can do all the melodic perfections, the arrangement, the composition, The vocals can be polished, they can be dubbed, they can be mixed for the studio album. It's great. Listen to that all day and go, wow, that's awesome. But the secret weapon is go see this band live. Oh yeah, you get all the power, you get all the epicness, but when Angela's live, she becomes a different singer in a good way. The kind of singer that connects. Even Freddie Mercury wasn't exactly the same live. He wasn't. Because you can do things in the studio you can't do live. But when Freddie hit the stage, he owned it. He attacked the audience. He captivated them. He went after everything with all he had. That's what made him one of the greatest front lead singer performers of eternity, period. Very few people will ever match his stage presence. She has that. So, tip of the hat to Angela. If you enjoy this song, good. It's a good song. If you enjoy the style of music they're playing, good. Download this song. Buy the album. Watch it. Download it on iTunes or Amazon or Spotify, whatever streaming service you have, and put it on repeat. That's cool. No problem. But if you get a chance to see them live, then you'll become a fan. Period. They will make you believe. I saw them on a Twitch stream and I'm like, okay, all right, I'm in. That's all I have to say about that. That was my Forrest Gump moment. I'm just telling you. I'm being honest. I have not seen this band live, but I've seen them on a Twitch stream. And what they put forth on a Twitch stream had me going, wow. I've seen a lot of bands in the last 2 years that are openers steal the show. This is a band that can do that. The Haunt is a band that can do that. Seven Spires is a band that did that every city they went to with Dragon Force. And I told Chelsea and I told Brock, because they went with me to the Dragon Force show in Houston. And I was like, oh my God, I would hate to be the band that has to follow Seven Spires. Well, fortunately for Visions of Atlantis, they were the band that followed Seven Spires. And fortunately for Visions of Atlantis, they can. Because it's a totally different thing. It's a freaking pirate adventure and you believe it, you're in. So, yeah. Again, Visions of Atlantis follows a band that literally steals the show and you're like, man, Visions of Atlantis, how do they do it? And you're like, well, they do. And they're perfectly capable. They're that good. All right. I'm going to finish this out. I've said enough, but I mean, I had to say what I felt about it. If you get a chance, if you're in Europe and Visions of Atlantis is coming through the town, get a ticket, go see it. And when you go, make sure you're early because you don't want to miss this Secret Rule band. They open it up and you're in. Oh, and they're going to tour on their own individually throughout Europe. They ain't going anywhere. They're hungry. They're making music all the time. Let's finish this out. Again, Secret Rule, this is Obsession. My name is Old School Nerd, and I think I've talked enough. Sniper.
I'm a fighter.
Wow. That was intense. The video became very intense. You notice that? Like a Terminator with a conflict of conscience. Wow. All right, so there you go. All right, if you're not following them, please do. They have multiple videos out right now. This is Secret Rule. My name is OldSkuleNerd. Please check them out. The link to this video is below. All the different links for Secret Rule's media will be in the description below. Please check them out. We'll see you on the next one. And also, all of you that have tickets to see Visions of Atlantis in their following dates in the next few weeks, you get to do this. Congratulations.